What's going on? Alex in the building, and I am back to put you up on knowledge. So for today's video, this is gonna be a super key concept that I feel doesn't really have a clear answer out there in terms of like the most straightforward way to actually make this happen. So if you already seen the title, you already know that this video is all about the foolproof method to increase your self-confidence and your belief in yourself. All right, so this is a super generic, broad term that I'm sure you've seen all over the place, like how to get more confident, how to build your self-worth, all that kind of stuff. But in this video, you know, through my own experience and through just really rationalizing why you're not confident and how to become confident, I figured a pretty straightforward way to do it that's basically guaranteed to work if you actually put this into play. So let me get right into that right now. But here's the first thing I want you to think about, so that it can all make sense by the end of this video. Ask yourself this: why aren't you confident right now, right? Think of it this way. The way you are right now, you're probably looking to improve your own confidence levels. And you know, you have an image in mind in terms of how you want to be as a person, who you want to be, how you want to act, the type of person you want to be. Yet right now, you're not that type of person. And you're trying to find out, well, how do I get there? How do I become that person? So you got to ask yourself this. You know, you have exactly who you want. You know what it looks like. You know what type of person that is. You know how they would act. You know exactly what you want to do. Yet the you right now, for some reason, can't be that person. Can't actually do it. So there's a discrepancy. You got to realize that there's something within you, in your brain, that's stopping you from acting out and being the person you want to be, even though you know exactly how that person is. You want to go out and be super confident, super fluid, smooth, you know, have great social skills maybe, or just be have more belief in yourself and things that you know you're good at, but for some reason you can't actually give your all to. So the thing you need to keep in mind is that the reason why you're not confident the way you want to be confident right now is because there's subconscious beliefs going on in your brain, subconscious limiting things happening that are making you or holding you back and keeping you from acting in the way that the confident you would be. All right? Because again, if you woke up tomorrow with all your subconscious limiting beliefs gone and you had the brain of a extremely confident, extremely someone who had extreme levels of self-worth if you had their brain in your head right now, you wouldn't have this issue at all. You wouldn't even ask this question because it'd be so natural. You need to realize that there's some things going on in your head that are holding you back from that. And that's what you need to attack. You need to find a way to get in there and like remove the thing that's those limiting beliefs that are making you think you can't be confident, you can't act this way, you aren't actually that person that you want to be. And then once you get them out of your way, then everything can change and you can then become that confident person naturally with no effort. So that brings me to my next point of the key thing you need to try and keep in mind is that you need to convince yourself subconsciously that you are that confident person that you know you could be. So the only thing we need to realize and we need to focus on here is what is the quickest way to bridge the gap between your subconscious beliefs right now and the subconscious beliefs of the confident version of you. How do we get you from point A to point B in the fastest, most straightforward way so that you can just act out the type of characteristics you want to actually have in your life? So that brings me to what this video truly is about with how you can make this happen. So to do this, it's pretty straightforward. Firstly, think of yourself right now. When you think of the concept of confidence, what does that actually mean? Confidence is having the belief in something that it can act, execute, or achieve, you know, be how you would want it to be. So think of yourself. Do you really trust yourself? Are you really confident in yourself? Do you really know that you can do, be, and act in the ways that you hope and want to? Let's look at it simply, right? Are you the type of person who can actually tell yourself to do something and then actually follow through on that, no matter how small or how big that is? Because let me guarantee you something right here. If you can't actually execute on little things, little tasks, little actions that you give yourself, how are you going to go out in public and feel confident when privately you're not even confident in your ability to do the little things that you tell yourself to do? If you say you're gonna wake up early tomorrow and then you don't, over and over and over again, how could you actually feel confident when you don't really actually trust yourself? You don't actually believe that you're the type of person who can execute on the things you tell yourself to do. And that's where the subconscious beliefs build in, because everything you do is getting stored right here. Everything you do. All right. All the little wins and losses over time, they build up, and then it creates your belief system, creates how you feel about yourself. And ultimately your confidence is just the built up momentum of all the things you did or did not do in your life that are telling you right now that you're either this person or that person. So if you're not that confident person right now, it's because deep down inside, you don't actually believe or trust in yourself to do the things you say you're going to do. You don't actually see yourself achieving things because you either always quit, you're always making all these claims that you're going to do this, you can make this happen, but you're not actually following through. And subconsciously, you can't run from that. You can't. It's something that's always in you. So what we need to do is we need to build your confidence levels up by proving and showing yourself that you are that confident person now, because you are someone who can execute. You are someone who can actually get stuff done. That's confidence. That's trust. When I tell myself I'm going to do it, I do it. Think of that. If you did that every single day for years, if you executed on all your actual tasks that you say you're going to do, as small as they may be to begin with, if you kept doing that, do you really think you wouldn't be a confident human being? If you know that I give myself tasks and I execute on that all the time, you think that you'd go out in public and feel bad about yourself? You'd feel low, you'd feel less than others? Or you'd be confident naturally because that's who you train yourself to be? And that's what I'm trying to let you know of. Because again, if you can overcome those subconscious little things holding you back, those little beliefs that are telling you, nah, you're not really like that, you can't actually make that happen. We already know you said you're not gonna eat ice cream last night, you did. We said you're not gonna screw around and not work out for a week, but you did that. If you keep doing those things, you'll never be confident. If you can overcome it and tell yourself, you know what, I'm gonna take those little actions, as small as that may be, even if it's just, making your bed in the morning, working out a couple times a week when you say you're gonna do it, even though you don't feel like it. Little actions there. That's how you build confidence. Because confidence is just the acquired momentum and beliefs of you actually doing what you say you're gonna do and trusting in yourself to do and achieve and be how you want to be, how that confident version of you up here is versus where you are right now. All right. So ultimately, what it always comes down to is you need to start by building the momentum within yourself to show yourself that you can actually get things done and build trust and belief in who you are as a person. Okay, so I don't care how small it needs to be. Honestly, I prefer if you do it way smaller than if you try and get too crazy and then get demotivated because you can't do it. But you need to start building momentum of setting an intention to do something and then actually doing it. What I do, how I started my little process with this is every day I wake up and I make my bed. It's a basic thing that's been passed around the personal development community for a while, but a lot of people will hear that and think, it's kind of useless. It takes 30 seconds. What's the point of doing that? No, the point is you're starting off by building the confidence in yourself by executing on a task. You're realizing that, I wake up, I say I'm gonna do this, and I do it. From there, you can start the momentum for your day. Then from there, I have a whole morning routine that I follow every single day, where I get my mind right, and then it reinforces in my subconscious mind that I am the type of person who actually, no matter how I feel, I get things done. I believe in myself. I trust in myself to execute. From there, ever since I've been doing this for months now, it transfers to so many other aspects in your life. Like, you start building momentum, and then little things that you would usually maybe procrastinate on or put off for later, you say, you know what, nah, let me get this done right now to build the confidence in myself that I can get it done. I'm not gonna put this off no more. So if you need to meal prep, you actually, as small as it needs to be, you meal prep. You make your bed in the morning, you go through your routines, you maybe put a little bit more effort in work or in the gym. You do that extra set, that extra rep. And then you build a confidence in yourself that I am the type, I trust myself to execute. And it's crazy how much this transfers to every single part of your life once you build this momentum. Because now, ever since I've been doing this, I just go throughout the world with so much more confidence, so much more belief in who I am as a person, because I know deep down, you know, I don't have to run from my subconscious beliefs. I don't have to run and act like I'm confident when I know deep down I'm BSing all the time. I get things done. I handle business. So now I don't need to make up anything. I don't need to fake confidence. I'm just confident because I know I'm confident. I know I can actually get things done. And that's how you convince your subconscious mind to do it. Because again, once your subconscious mind is on your team and it lets you be that confident person that I was talking about earlier, that you know you could do, you know how they are, you know how you want to be, then it's just, you go from here to here naturally. It's just easy because it's just who you are now. Because there's no more limiting beliefs in the way. There's no more mental blocks that are making you not feel like you're this person right now, because you took little steps every day to climb that ladder. You built a momentum, and now you allow yourself to be that person that you know you can be. All right, again, you just gotta bridge that gap from who you are now to who you actually want to be, or to actually acting in that confident manner that you know you can. And the way to do that is by those little steps of building momentum and showing your brain, showing your subconscious mind that you can actually execute on things. Start as small as you need to. And then once you build a momentum, it's crazy how quickly it starts going faster and faster and faster. Next thing you know, you're executing on everything all the time and you become obsessed with it because you start to feel it. You know, confidence is something you feel. It's an emotion just like everything else. You start to realize that you are that person, that you can start by executing on little actions and yet still continue to build over and over until it's just amazing with all the different changes you can make in your life. And once you get to that point, again, confidence is second nature, easy as hell. Now, again, there's so many ways that you can continuously build up your confidence levels. I'm not saying this is the only thing you can do. You know, I still recommend you do things such as affirmations do help, visualization, seeing yourself in your mind's eye as that person. But again, fundamentally, the only way you can actually become confident, AKA be having the trust and belief in your ability to do something, is by showing your mind that you can actually execute and do things that you say you're going to do. Again, when I first started this process versus where I am today, it's crazy the transformation I've experienced. That's why I'm preaching this to you right now. I really had a point where, you know, I used to tell myself to do little tasks and I'd have so much resistance. I'd really not feel like it. I was just, you know, I was beating myself down from actually doing the things I needed to do. Now, I've gotten to the point where I'm so in tune with my confidence levels, almost anything really, I could set out the intention, tell myself to do it, and I'm just gonna do it with no resistance. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up early, I'm gonna work out. I already have my whole day planned. I know exactly how I'm gonna do each step, and I know what's going to happen because I build myself daily, showing myself that I could do those little things. Now I have zero doubt in my mind that I can actually go out and achieve the things I want to do because I've shown myself subconsciously that I'm that type of person. And now it's easy. And again, once you go down this road, you'll see it for yourself. I'm telling you, go ahead and do this yourself. You'll tell me how it feels. You'll see what I'm talking about once you make it happen. But always just comes down to those little things you need to do. Create, like today your homework is, just create a few little tasks you're gonna do first thing in the morning that you're going to use to build momentum and build confidence in yourself. You know, I'm not saying it's gonna happen overnight, but if you stick with this for some months, it will change your life, no doubt. Again, you know, do all those little things with the affirmations. You're gonna have to program your mind in other ways as well, but external action is the fastest and the most straightforward way to change your confidence levels in every area of your life. All right, guys, that's the video for today. So again, just focus on those little actions you can take that will help build your confidence by consistently showing yourself you are that person you know you could be. So again, if you like this video, go ahead and like, comment what you think, what you want me to talk about next. Always feel free to DM me or leave any comments about other questions you may have. I'm always here to get back to you. Other than that, stay tuned with the channel, subscribe, and don't forget, go out there and play the game.